Hello and welcome to Mr. Barton's Web Whiz video number 3, where once again I'm going to take you on a little trip around some of my favourite mathematical websites. Now, I don't know if your students are anything like mine, but my lot cannot stand statistics, and it really does my head in because stats is one of my favourite bits of maths. And I think one of the reasons students are put off stats is because they find it hard to relate to some of the data that's presented in textbooks and common examples. Stuff like counting the number of cars that go past, the number of red cars on a road and all that kind of stuff. So wherever possible, I like to try and find relevant and engaging stats. But if any of you have ever tried to find that on the internet, you'll find it's very much hit and miss. Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you've no idea where the data comes from, so you're a bit reluctant to use it and all that kind of stuff. Well, one website that I find consistently delivers is the Guardian data blog. So I thought we'd take a quick look at that today. So let's find it first. Guardian, watch you don't get dating here, data blog. There we go. Give that a click and we'll call this up here. Now, this is set up by Guardian, the British newspaper. And the kind of idea behind this website is that when you read newspaper stories, they often quote statistics, and obviously those stats must come from data from somewhere, and what the Guardian's kindly done is put all that data available on their website. Now, when I visit this website, the first thing I do is just have a little flick down to see what the latest data things added are, because data gets added pretty much every day. So on here you've got every Doctor Who villain since 1963, very nice. Stuff about the American job market, British shops that are closing down, UK interest rates, loads and loads and loads of stuff. So what I thought I'd do is I'd pick out 2 or 3 data sets and just show you how I might use them in the classroom. So the first one is on this second page. Again, we've got stuff about the army here. We've got are our summers getting colder? I think we all know the answer to that one. I'm absolutely freezing at the moment. But the one I wanted to have a look at is, now if I can just find it. There it is, Twitter traffic during the riots. Now, this is the first way I might use this in class, and that's to actually use the diagrams that the Guardian have produced themselves. So if I just give this a little click, you'll see an absolutely brilliant diagram here that shows all the places where the riots happened and all the changes in Twitter traffic. So the Tottenham riot, which kicks off just before the 7th of August, when the event starts, look at how the Twitter traffic increases. And then the second one in Enfield, again, there's an increase in the Twitter traffic and also in Tottenham as well. And then as the rest of the country starts getting caught up in all this, all the Twitter traffic increases. And I really like that one. The big riot cleanup hashtag that was going around, that peaks after all the riots have happened. And then it slowly starts decreasing. So we can ask students to interpret that, and that's engaging data. That's the kind of stuff I like the look of. So that's really nice. But what's perhaps even better is that you and your students can process the data however you want, because you get full data sets of stuff. So say, for example, you wanted just to have a look at some of the data on here. There's an A to Z function, and there's absolutely every topic that you could think of if you want to find data on something specific. One that caught my eye was in the technology section, which was addicted to smartphones, and it's a survey that's been carried out by Ofcom about how students use smartphones and how the usage has changed over the years. And you can read the article and you get some data presented there, but if you scroll to the bottom you get download the full data spreadsheet. If you click this, it opens a Google Docs spreadsheet up, and you can get full access to all this data. So you can see there that smartphone sales in 2005 about 0.2 million, in 2011 3.3 million. We can ask the students, well, how can we present that data? What does it show us? And then if it's a computer room lesson, we can export that to Excel file, download as Excel spreadsheet, or copy and paste, or whatever you want. And there's just hundreds of amazing data sets out there. Another one that caught my eye was that interest rate one that was on the first page. Every single UK interest rate since 1694. Now, it doesn't sound that exciting, but if you've got all the spreadsheet here, again, we can say to the students, right, what do you want to do with that? We've got literally thousands and thousands and thousands of pieces of data there. How are we going to present it? How are we going to interpret what it means? And it just kind of brings statistics to life and means that you can make it more relevant and engaging. So I'm a massive fan of this website. If you've used it in any exciting way, please, please, please comment and share your ideas. That would be fantastic. And I'll be back with another Web Whiz video next week. Bye for now.